I treated a famous Hollywood director once, and he said to me, I'm very concerned. I got this text. I said, what's up? He said, so I'm going to LA. We're starting filming on Friday. I got a text from my assistant director. He said, let's meet for a drink Thursday night before you start yelling at me on Friday. And I said, do you yell at him a lot? He said, I do. I said, why? He goes, because the guy has a lot of potential. I really think he could do something, and I want him to be coached up. I said, are you okay yelling at him? He said, no, I'm not. I said, all right, well, why don't you have a drink with him the night before and talk to him? And the director said, what should I say? I said, tell him that you don't want to yell at him. And the director takes out a pen and paper. He goes, okay, I'm going to tell him I don't want to yell at him. I said, why do you yell at him? He goes, because I think he has a lot of potential. I said, tell him you think he has a lot of potential. He goes, then what should I say? Tell him you want to communicate better with him so you don't have to yell. He goes, and then he goes, then what should I said, no, you know what to say. I go, the most important thing is you show up and you look at the guy and say, I want to make this better. Once you look at him and say, I want to make this better, you've won. Anything comes out of your mouth after that is going to work. Point of the story, it's about showing up and pointing your head in the right direction. That tends to solve most problems.